Hello there. Have you been looking for the solution to replenish your skin? Well, today we've got you covered. We are looking at the Skleer Skin Blemish Gel, which is important for you right now, especially because we're also moving into summer with mosquito bites,
yes.
and itchy skin, irritation. There's so many people with sensitive skin that usually struggle in summer.
Well, that's very key. I think we're just saying, you know, get your confidence back, because skin, well, as much as the skin, well, the skin, one, is the largest organ that we do have, right?
Yes.
But also health-wise, did you know that it's the least important?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not considered the most important in terms of the other organs. Why? Simply because
Wow.
you would rather have your skin having a rash because your body is throwing out the toxins outside. But that's when you are not well. But in this instance, we're saying, but when that happens, you still want to go back to looking good, to having
That's
a clear
pretty
skin.
odd, because you want clear skin. People
Yeah.
interact with you, they see your skin.
Exactly. So Skleer just does that. I mean,
Okay.
look at that when you look at insect bites, sunburn. So it's
Ooh,
actually
sunburn.
it actually covers quite a lot. Fever blisters, as you can see there, eczema, acne. So this is quite key. Dry skin and pruritus. Pruritus is just itchy skin. That's what it means. When you get the hives like that, you know, apply to easy healing. You've got your tattoos and you want to, you know, apply, get some, you know,
after
healing.
waxing.
After waxing, exactly. So you're talking about making your skin clear.
Wow.
That's basically what Skleer is all about. So you're looking at covering any problems. If you've got a cut, the beauty about it, you can use it on open wounds.
Is it?
Yeah, because most products, you can't use them on open wounds because they will irritate the where you've got the wound. But this can be used on open wounds.
Look, I'm already seeing a lot of things here that make me think that this is definitely something to have in every home. Pimples, blackheads.
Yes.
You're talking about all of those things that
That's
you don't
right.
want to see on your skin. And for just 99 rands, this is really, really a massive offer that you can get right now. Dial us 0861 000 173. If you've been struggling with mosquito bites, this is definitely something that will clear your skin,
That's right.
replenishing the skin. Yes, you're saying it's the least important in terms of health, but we still want
you to look
all
good.
the time.
Definitely we do. And when everything is going well, that's a sign that shows us that everything is going well in the system. And when it does not look well, it's also a sign. It's telling us things are not well inside. Can you see how well the skin works as an indicator to help us help you?
Definitely. And you often find that sometimes people struggle with pimples, blackheads,
Yes.
it's sunburn,
Yes.
it's getting rid of those cuts, old cuts and
Yes.
scars, and that itchy skin as well.
That's right. And this is where it becomes handy to use Skleer. And whilst you are there, I like the size. This is a 30 ml. I hope, I don't know if the sample is actually open for you to try, because what I like about it, it gets absorbed very easily.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is?
you can actually just apply a little bit. You
Okay.
can see that. Just
Is
rub
this
it.
enough?
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Okay.
And you can see when you rub it in, it gets absorbed in less than 30 seconds. So this is very good.
Wow,
Can you
okay,
see?
it actually
Can
is
you see
good.
how quickly it gets absorbed? So it gets absorbed very easily in under 30 seconds and leaving a matte finish.
It's also weird that it's not thick.
It's not thick. It's not giving there is no shiny skin, you know, afterwards. You're looking at a very nice matte finish. This is because, you know, it gets absorbed. It penetrates. I think there is... in fact, there's somewhere where we can actually see how deep. There we are. You know, it gets to be absorbed into deeper layers of the skin, into the dermis. And when it stays in there, now it can do its magic and work in making sure you can heal whatever challenge you're facing, be it blackheads, be it a cut open wound, be it acne or eczema, and clearing that skin. Those are the ingredients that has got the main ingredients. And I think as we've got them, I would like to touch on each of the ingredients quickly.
Okay.
All five being put together, they work in a synergy to make sure that they are antibacterial, antifungal, to make sure that they sanitize and they can actually get rid of the germs whilst you are applying it. If there's an infection, they'll make sure they get rid of the infection. But they've got other extra benefits. For example, if you look at cardamom oil, very key in having vitamins or minerals, nutrients. So it's nutrient dense for the skin, but also key in making sure that if there's an infection, it prevents that spread.
Okay.
Cinnamon, I like cinnamon because when you look at cinnamon, it plays a very crucial role in working as an what we call a coagulant.
Okay.
So when you are cut, it helps to make sure that the wound gets closed. So that's very key. That's why you can use it on an open wound because of the cinnamon. When you look at the tea tree is well known, very good antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal. So that takes care of the germs quite nicely to make sure that no germs will survive. Some of them, it makes sure that they cannot reproduce, which is very important for us.
Okay.
Eucalyptus comes in, and when the moment it reacts with air, it produces ozone, and ozone is a very powerful ingredient in terms of making sure that you can kill the germs in an area. So that's very key. And I love caraway because caraway is the one that's working as your antihistamine. So when you've got those itches and like the pruritus, which is itching skin, that prevents, that makes sure that it works as an antihistamine, like most people would know Allergex. It is an antihistamine, it takes away the itch. That is how caraway oil would work. So if you look at it, the ingredients are well put together to make sure that whatever skin challenge you are facing, be it a graze, be it a burn, you can be able to repair and help with the healing and make sure the skin becomes smooth again.
Look, we once spoke about the importance of having a first aid kit at
First
home.
aid kit, that's
and
right.
I think this is definitely something to keep in your first aid kit, because sometimes you're walking around, taking a walk at the park, and next thing you're getting an irritation or an itch, and you don't really understand where it's coming from. So this is really great for you to just quickly apply if you're feeling that irritation, don't you think?
That's true. Because with the rainy season, we've got lots of bugs flying around, including mosquitoes. So that's very good because it will desensitize that area very quickly. So like you rightly said, I like the size. This is a 30 mil. But because you do not apply a lot, it goes a long way.
Okay, so
you do not apply a lot, you just apply a little bit, and the little goes a long way. Like you could see, you would cover almost the whole hand in terms of how that little that you applied. So for me, it goes a long way, and like you rightly said, very good for your first aid kit.
So now let's talk about the areas which you can apply this on. Is there any restrictions or anywhere where you're feeling that there's an irritation?
There's no restriction.
Okay.
Wherever you've got a cut, where you've got an infection, where you've got if it's blackheads, wherever you find them, you can apply directly onto that area to quickly help it. This is why for me it's got that major advantage that you can apply it on open wounds.
On cuts.
Yes.
That's really incredible.
That's right.
And you can get it for just 99 rands. Really try it out. Buy it for 99 rands. And if you see that it's really working for you, stock up on more, because we've got you covered. 0861 000 173 is the number to dial. Remember, you get a 14-day money-back guarantee when you buy with TV Mall. All you have to do is just pick up the phone, or you can go into our website, tvmall.co.za, to place your order there. It's very easy. All you have to do is just remember to call our friendly consultants and get a rate on your delivery. It's not included on the 99 rands. But really, this is something that you need to keep, especially because it's summertime. We're seeing a lot of time that kids.
Yes.
Can kids use this?
They can use it. They can use it. I mean, anyone from the age of 4 quite easily, you can use it. In fact, even below 4, because I can tell you on if you've got irritant areas on kids on nappy rash, this soothes it very nice. It can soothe it. It's only disadvantage, it won't be that enough because they can cover huge areas. But if it's a small area that the child is feeling the baby is feeling very irritable, you can apply it to make sure that they can get that assistance, because it's all natural ingredients that will not harm the baby. But when you look at it, the size, I also like it when it comes to travel. We're going into festive seasons, and as you travel around, even if you are flying, the limit is 75 mils to take on the plane. This is a 30 mil, so you do not have to worry about that. You can just take it along even if you are flying out of the country. Very easy to take along with.
One of the things that stand out with me with any gel that I apply on my body has to be the smell. Something that will be pleasant.
Yes.
That when you apply and you're going to be around people, and you mentioned the festive season,
Yes.
you're going to be around people. You don't want something that will make people go away or disappear.
That's
so this
true.
is very pleasant as well. But I've applied, I find it very ironic that you're seeing so many oils, but it's not oily as well.
Definitely. And that is very good in terms of the absorption. And this is why also, to remind our viewers, this can be applied for all skin types. And in fact, whilst there, I always want to throw in this, that the best way for me, I believe, even if you've got an oily skin, is to actually use an oil to treat that oily skin.
Okay. Well, do not know that. Give us a call, 0861000173. You heard it from the health expert himself. Sometimes you really don't know what you're supposed to know, but we've got you covered right here at TV More. All you have to do is just tune into 173. If you know somebody who's been struggling, looking for the right solution to replenish their skin, it's pimples, it's blackheads, it's sunburn. Sunburn can take you so many months and weeks to recover.
Well, it can be a pricey way of actually looking after it, but if you look at the price of Skleer and how effective it is, you're really looking at a saving, and you don't use a lot. And also, when you applied it, even if it was on an area where it is covered by a garment, you don't have to worry. Straight after applying it, you can get dressed.
You know, if
And
there's
off you
anything
go.
I've learned from you, Jumo, it's to understand the importance of knowing what a natural product should look like. So when I applied it, I was immediately looking at the color
The colors
that I
and all
will
that.
get.
Yeah, because once you don't see that grayness, creamness, brown,
The brownness.
and I'm thinking, what kind of nature is like
Sorry.
that? So this is very key, because you can see this is natural oils that have been used, and also, like, you look at it, absorption. It absorbs very easily.
really
It
does.
goes into the deeper layers as far as the dermis of the skin, and it starts treating, if there's regenerating the skin. So if it was a scar, it starts working very nicely from underneath to make sure you start growing new cells, and you can get your skin right. I like that, because this is deep penetration to make sure that it gets right into into the dermis, and that is key in terms of and it shows, I mean, how you could see how easily it gets absorbed. In under 30 seconds, you've got it absorbed. Look at that.
Wow. That
This
is
is day
incredible.
0 to day 3. This is
Just day 3.
3 days of applying Skleer.
Wow,
that
that
is
is
a tremendous
incredible.
change. You can see there is a significant difference. If you go on to using it for weeks, I can tell you, you will be back to how the skin should be looking.
There's so many things that I've seen people use just to get rid of blemishes, to get rid of those pimples.
Yes.
It's really, it's excruciating pain that people go through sometimes, and those are results that we don't really know in the long run will have
Will
terrible
have
repercussions. Now we're talking about a clear solution that's going to be really effective.
Yes.
It's going to start working. You start seeing results in just, as you've seen, in just 3 days.
3 days, there are the results. And I can tell you, like you rightfully said earlier on, always be patient when you use a health supplement. It's working together with your skin. It's anything that you are taking, the body knows what to do. So whatever we are offering you here on TV More is to help your body heal itself. So we're giving you the right natural ingredients to make sure the body can do what it knows, what it does better, which is healing itself and getting itself back to where it's supposed to look. And this is what Skleer is offering you by the 5 ingredients that we've shown you that work in a synergy to make sure that they kill all the bacteria around the areas where there's infection. They make sure that they work as an anti-inflammatory to make sure that the inflammation does not get exaggerated, and they get the skin back to how it's supposed to look, clear it, and also make sure that it's smooth.
I love that you mentioned inflammation, because there's actually people who've got such sensitive skin that when they start applying things, you can sort of see that redness that comes with it as well.
Yeah.
So that ultimately means that you are preventing that from happening when you're using the Skleer. It's a gel, and natural ingredients for me are always a winner, and that's why it makes it a really great feature. Right here at TV Mall. Give us a call, 0861 0000173. You're just buying this for 99 rands. What's 99 rands to a clear face?
No, that's true. I mean, clear face and enjoying your holiday and making sure that if mosquitoes bother you and they get a chance to bite you, you've got something that's going to desensitize that area and get yourself going again and enjoy your holidays.
And usually people, mosquitoes can really affect the way you dress in your summer. You want to be trendy, be in your shorts, show your legs, be happy. But the problem is usually those spots that are really just giving you a problem from mosquito bites and that redness that you also actually even get sometimes as
So
well.
you're telling us now we've got a solution for those marks so they can still dress the way they want to dress, because Skleer is going to clear those marks and make sure that you can dress. You can feel free to dress anyhow.
I love that. Skleer is going to clear all of those
That's
marks, and we've got you covered right here at TV More. All you have to do on your end is just give us a call, 0861 000 173. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your home. From myself and Jumo, it's time to say goodbye. Get your Skleer right now. We'll see you next time.